Hi lovely people, let me tell you something about financial freedom. Yes, it is possible. This channel is about helping each other, especially if you're in your late 30s, your 40s and beyond. This channel is for you because we want to help each other to grow. Now, I want to talk to you about something that I learned not so long ago, and I want to share because guys, it is possible to attain financial freedom, whether you're salaried, whether you're working an 8 to 5, whether you're a business person. Imagine, it's very, very possible. Now, there are several channels that I've been watching. It's not that I went to some school to learn, but there are several YouTube channels and social media platforms that I've been following that have really transformed my thinking and my mindset about money, how I invest, how I spend my money. Guys, if you're still putting your money kwa pillow hapo chini, hiding it under the pillow or putting it in sacks in your house and it's not giving you anything, once you watch these guys, I'm telling you, or you follow them, they give you financial advice, they change your whole mindset, and you realize, oh man, I can also be on my way to financial freedom regardless of what age I am at. Guys, it is not too late to start. Don't feel like you don't need a lot of money. So I just want to share with you these names, guys. One, there's someone called Manifestation. My god, that guy, he will explain to you about investing in such simple terms that you will just want to invest. There's also someone called Susan Wanjiku. I've been following her and wow, her knowledge is so vast and she explains it in such an easy to understand way. You will enjoy it. Then we have someone called Good Joseph. Then we also have there's another guy called Ken's Money Matters. Ken's Money Matters. I'll put those, you can see the names down below. And then we have Just Ivy Africa. Now Just Ivy even has some coaching classes that she charges, and when you go there, your mind is just transformed. If you watched her interview on CTA, Cleaning the Airwaves, is also another channel that hosts a lot of open-minded people and you get a lot of advice. So if you watch Just Ivy's conversation on CTA, my god, your whole mindset will be changed and you'll want more. So go and look for Just Ivy Africa. Then there's one more, Wealth Sense by Ndakule. Yeah, Ndakule, Ndakule. This guy now teaches you also about money markets, the pros, the cons, about stocks, investing in bonds and all that. Now guys, I've given you the names of the people you need to look at. Oh, there's also Rena Hicks, and Rena Hicks is amongst the directors of the recently launched fund called Oak Fund. Anyway, that is not the point. Just look for those names and listen to them. They will change your whole mindset about investing and about money, your relationship with money, because actually it has worked for me. Now, one of the things that I picked from these conversations, and it is very, very common, it's something that's actually sort of trendy in Kenya because we didn't have information. Initially, the only way we knew how to save our money was in banks and in circles through the normal accounts. But now there has been some revolutionization in how, and these things have been existing, guys. The other day I was talking to my friends and I was shocked that there's some people who never heard about the money market fund. If you just Google right now money market funds or MMF, you will have a lot of information. So these are money market funds, they're just unit funds or some mutual unit funds where you invest and you're not investing as an individual. You see, there you can invest to CBK by buying bonds, by buying treasury bills. Now these guys, they will put money in a pool. They get money from several investors like you, me. I put my 100, you put your 50 bob. So now they have a bigger pool to invest in bigger things and also to negotiate for good interests. They also invest in banks deposits, and then they're going to pay you now every month. Your money will be compounded like daily. It is compounded interest. So your 100 shillings every day, it's earning you an interest at an average a rate that they are going to be, they always announce anyway. And then once you invest with them, you will literally watch your money grow. Wow, you guys, just try the money market fund, because I'm now trying. I'm happy I'm learning about these things. And don't feel like you're too late, especially the young people. If you're in your 20s, my god, you can become a millionaire by the time you are in your 30s. Trust me. Because look at it this way, money should always be like a seed. Anything you have, let it not just sit somewhere. It's not giving you anything. Put it somewhere, it's gonna bear some fruits. Even if it's giving you a shilling, is giving you a cent, it's better than just putting it where you're not gaining anything. I wish I knew some of these things in my 20s, in my early 30s. My god, I would you know, you don't need a lot of money to invest. Even about money market, I wish I learned about it in my 20s and 30s. And that's why I'm sharing with you this information, so that in your 20s, you don't have a lot of responsibility. Like us now, we're in our 40s, we're actually starting to look at how to increase our pension, you know, because we are now looking towards retirement. But you can also start building. Don't feel like you're left behind if you don't have anything. You can build something small using the money market fund. You know, I used to think money market funds, you need a lot of millions to invest in. But guess what? That was back in the days, you needed, I think, a minimum of like 5,000. But do you know what? Nowadays, there are many others. And there's one specific one, guys. There's one specific one where you can even invest as low as 100 shillings. I actually heard about it somewhere already, and then I watched those guys' videos. Especially Manifestation has really broken it down so well. Wealth Sent by Ndakule. Look out for their videos on this money market fund called Ethica Capital. So Ethica allows you to invest as low as 100 shillings, and they are now that way they have, I feel that they are working like there's a certain bank in Kenya that sort of focus on the common, you know, the low earning group, which was unbanked, and they actually made the other banks wake up. I will not mention names, but now everyone now is accommodated, even in the banking sector. And now Ethica has also done the same on the money market fund, so that now it's stopped looking like it's for people who have a lot of money. So if you have 100 shillings, you can easily open your account on that fund, and then you're able to monitor. And there are many others. I know some of us still have the beauty with these money market funds is that they are regulated. Just make sure before you invest, they are regulated by the Capital Markets Authority. That tells you that the Capital Markets CMA has done there are some thresholds that they have to meet, and that gives you some sort of comfort. And then their interest rates are very good. Now there are some of us we still have that fear or some mentality, you know, we still have that fear, and we want to be sure, hey, is my money safe? Let me tell you, there are some very big institutions now that are giving money market funds, including banks. And you know, now when your money is in the banks, at least you feel some security, because you know it's safe there. So there are options. You can choose to do the deposit, but now you can choose to go the money market fund way in a bank. One of the banks that I know, and it's giving a good interest rate, it's amongst the top 10 now, is KCB Bank. They're giving a good interest rate on money market fund, so you contact them and you open. We also have we have many other banks also, Coop Bank, but KCB was the highest on the last time I checked amongst the mainstream banks that you know. We also have insurance companies like CSC. That's a big firm. So you're spoiled for choice. Now guys, before I even move on, I want to give you an assignment. This information is available all over. It is available, so you don't need someone to just take you. You can just go online and research, and you find the information. And then if you call those guys, they will update you. They will let you know how it works. Like for me, the one I settled for, they came, explained. They were using an Excel to show me how my money will grow. And it is so awesome to know that your 100 shillings can grow. Now guys, we went online also, and you know, these reports are usually published, so they are out there. And there's a list that I obtained from actually on the performance of the money market funds, or the interest rate that they're giving you. That was by as at end of September, and I've written it down here, so I'm going to read for you so that I can give you the options of the top ones that you can maybe look at, or just Google and find out if you can invest in them. So as at end of September, we have Saiton. Saiton was giving you an interest of 18.16% on your money, so that is per annum. So imagine if you have your 100 shillings, your 500 shillings, it's gonna, depending on the minimum that you put for, okay, I'm giving 100 shillings as an example, because I realized I was happy to find out this an MMF that is accepting even as normal people who don't have very much income. So Saiton was giving you 18.16%. So what happens, these guys will give you that interest rate, and then they will just take a management fee. Mostly in the market is around between 1.5 to 2.5%. They will just charge you that. So let's say if they are paying an interest of 18.16, then they will take minus now their management fee, which is between 1.5 to 2.5%. And then now they will pay you now that net. So for Saiton was 18.16, and then there's overally over your money there's a 15% tax by the government, which is already, by the time you get your return, is already accounted for. So Saiton was 18.16, and then you get a return of 15.44%. We had Lofty Coban at 18.05%, and then you get a return of 15.34. We had Etica Capital at 17.53%. You get a return of 14.90%. That's your net. We had Avocap MMF 17.13, you get a return of 14.56. Kuza MMF 17.07, you get an average return on your money of 14.51. Gen Africa 16.5, you get a return of 14.03. Nabo Capital, you get 16.07, your net is 13.66. Jubilee that is Jubilee Insurance 15.93, you get a return of 13.54. Then you had Madison 15.62, you get a return of 13.26. For those asking about banks, there's KCB, they give you 15.34% per annum, but your net return is 13.04. So those are amongst the top ones that I identified. We also had COP at 15.32, and then they give you a return of 13.02. Amongst many, ABSA was also there, in CBA. There were so many, so I can't list them here. But if you go online and just search average returns for money market funds in Kenya, you're going to find that information. So guys, imagine if you have your 1,000 shillings, you just you compute. And funny enough, if you want to, you go online, you'll get the calculators. Like Etika, I know they have a calculator which you can compute for yourself and see how much are you expecting at the end of it all. So guys, I'm telling you, it is possible to start with whatever you have, however small it is. Don't darrow your 100 shillings and just put it away, and don't put your money where it's not growing. If you have anything to, even if it's so little, you don't need, it's not necessarily that you have money to spare, but if you have some money at hand and maybe you're purposing to use it for something in a few months, why not just put it there in those money market funds, and then after 3 months you'll have gained you can like divide. If you like Saiton were giving 15.44% net, just divide by 12, and then you see how much interest you'll earn per month. So instead of your money just sitting somewhere, it's not giving you anything, or in the pillow umeficha hapo uionange unafurahia, just put it somewhere that is going to earn you something. And those are the small ways that you're going to gain financial freedom. So imagine if you just put little by little. You know, in Kenya we usually say kidogo kidogo hujaza kibaba, like little by little, eventually it's going to overflow your cup, and it may take long. And the only difference between some people and some of us and maybe those multi-millionaires out there is time, and another thing is information. So guys, every time I get to learn something new about self-improvement, about investments, I'm going to be sharing it here. And that's why we always hear even about encouraging each other, about growth and all that, because it is possible to gain financial freedom slowly by slowly. It may not take you, it may take you 10 years, it may take you 20 years, but pole pole, you're going to gain something. So long as you're putting your money just like a seed somewhere, it is growing. And because you may not have a lot of money to invest for yourself, you put it there where they will give you, because most of them actually will give you a rate of T-bill. Like if you're investing directly to CBK, you will get a good rate, but these other guys will give you like T-bill +1. But you can also choose now to go to invest directly with CBK with T-bills and bonds. Okay, that's a whole lesson for other day. But if you go to like these pages I've referred to you, you will get all those information from me. For me, I am not a professional actually in the financial matters, but I am just telling you from experience and from what I've been learning, gathering, because information is power. So since I've gained something that is helping me, why not share with you guys? So that is what I wanted to share with you, because I believe you can be the next millionaire, even if it's not now. Pole pole too, you can build something, and there's the comfort that comes with knowing that you have an emergency fund somewhere that is growing. Because some people will put their emergency fund, just money somewhere, maybe in the house, knowing that I have 10,000 I'm hiding here, I won't touch it, it's for my kids' school fees for next term. So instead of sitting with it in the house, you just go put it in a money market fund and watch your money grow. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have gained something. Let us grow and build ourselves with the little that we have, and eventually we shall get to the levels that you want. God bless you so much for tuning. If you're new here and you like this content, you may consider subscribing. And also for my returning subscribers, for my members, I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Bye bye, and God bless you.